Okay, we've invited you here tonight to expose you to what we see as important facets of campus life. Living on a college campus is a unique experience, full of drama, learning, partying, studying, and most of all, super amounts of fun. Before we discuss those issues, however, we'd like to take a moment and to talk about one that we take very seriously here at the University of Puget, and that is sexual harassment and assault.
Before we get started, I am going to throw out some definitions, so to make sure that we're all on the same page. Sexual assault is sexual contact without mutual consent. Rape is a form of sexual assault involving penetration either orally, anally, or vaginally. Acquaintance rape is rape that is committed by someone known by the victim. And finally, we'll define sexual harassment as unwelcome verbal or physical contact directed towards a person because of their gender.
Why so serious, you may ask? Well, it is statistically shown that 1 in 4 women will be sexually assaulted during their college careers. Only 1 in 20 of these rapes will be reported to the police. In 10% of reported rapes, the victims are men. More than 80% of the rapes that occur on college campuses are committed by someone the victim knows.
We're not here to try to scare you. We're trying to raise awareness about the issue, provide a forum in which to discuss a topic that is difficult to talk about. Tonight we are going to focus on the topic of acquaintance rape. The skit you're about to see is just that, a skit. This is not a true story, but is based on many true incidents that have happened on college campuses. Also, another quick announcement, if at any point throughout the night, whether it's during the skit or the continuum exercise after the skit, you feel uncomfortable and you want to talk to someone, Dana, our CHAS psychologist, who's in the back of the room, will be available to talk to anyone. She's going to be in the back of the rotunda right now, but if you don't see her, find someone, Marta, myself, and we will put you in contact with her.
And without further ado, when hello gets out of hand.
I never would have expected this of him. He's been my best friend for years. We've been drinking and playing frisbee together since freshman year. He's never been the aggressive type, you know? He's a really good guy. Are you sure you have the right person? My friends and I are always saying how he's such an awesome guy. You know, maybe she's so traumatized, she just pinned this on the first guy she saw, and she picked him. Yeah, I've heard that. She's probably just looking for someone to blame, or she doesn't remember. Poor girl. I don't know why she'd blame her friend, though. I mean, they've talked a bunch, and I think they've even had sex together after parties a couple times before. Yeah, in fact, he was just telling me how they've been having sex for a couple weeks now. This wasn't rape. He didn't rape her.
I don't know why no wasn't enough. Maybe he didn't hear me. Maybe he didn't see that I was trembling. I guess it could have looked like I was enjoying what we were doing, and I think I was at first. I mean, it could have been the beer talking, but I was feeling how I usually do, you know, all tingly. But then the tingling turned into sort of a burning, and the touching turned into groping, really awkward and painful. Maybe I should have known better. I should have known better. I meant it, though. I didn't want it. I didn't want him to think I was a tease. I liked him, and I really wanted him to like me. But that doesn't mean I wanted him to just take me that way. And he didn't hear me. I guess I shouldn't have said I'd go back to his room with him. I should have known better.
She knows I think she's cute. I asked her to come back to my room with me, and she said yes. I don't know why she was so surprised. I was expecting a little bit more than kissing. I mean, how naive can she be? What am I saying? She was shaking, and I should have stopped. I think I even heard her say stop. No, if she had said stop, I would have. No questions asked. She's just making a big deal out of this because it was the first time she'd ever had sex. She's just being dramatic. It was my first time too, you know. I don't know why she'd be so jumpy about it. She'd better not tell anyone, because I told all my friends I'd slept with her before. And it's the same with all the other girls too.
When he told me last week that he was a virgin, I thought it was so cool that he was comfortable telling me. A lot of my guy friends in high school all pretend like they've had sex when I know they're all virgins. I don't know why they do that. I'm really proud of my virginity. Well, I guess I was, but am I still a virgin? I didn't want it. I don't know why he didn't stop. It hurt so bad. People don't cry from pleasure like that. I don't know why he kept digging himself into me. I was shouting, wasn't I? Stop! 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 Or maybe that's just what I was feeling and screaming on the inside. Did I tell him to stop? I thought the crying was a good sign.
If you ask me, she had it coming. That little tank top she had on, or tight jeans, forget that. They've done it before. I don't know if she lost interest or what it is that made her turn this shit on him. I mean, accusing him of rape? Can we please be a little more dramatic? God, you got laid, hun. It happens. It's happened before. Embrace it. Don't be embarrassed. I'll bet you're bad in bed. Yeah, I'll bet that's it, little prude. When he first told me he thought she was cute, I told him I was impressed. He was interested in a girl he'd have to work so hard to have sex with. I mean, I thought they'd have been cute together. I even told him that, I did. But I had my doubts. He likes sex a lot. He talks about it all the time. And I didn't think he could get it from her. She pretty much screams prude. Anyway, I could just tell. You know how sometimes you can just tell? I could tell. Yeah, she's probably just embarrassed.
Even if she did tell me to stop, I mean, I'm sure it's only for the moment. She was really drunk, and I'm sure she had no idea what she was saying. I'm sure she liked what I was doing. I mean, I was good. Like, especially since it was my first time, I was really good. She liked it, I'm sure. I mean, you know, she was moaning and whatnot, all that drunken pleasure. I didn't, you know, rape her, or whatever it is she's saying.
I believe her. He raped her. She said no. She said stop. She was crying and shaking, and she has bruises on her legs where he tried to pry them apart. She hadn't kissed him before this night. She wanted to, and she wanted to this night. That's why she said okay when he asked her to come over. She wanted to kiss him. And he did. He kissed her. And he raped her. I don't know how to help her. I just want to shout his names from the rooftops and tell everyone what he did to my friend. But that's not gonna help her. I need to help her. Not just to make me feel better. At first, when I found out I told her she had to report it, but she didn't want any other people to know. She didn't want to get him in trouble. She still likes him. She can't separate the guy she used to like from the guy who caused all these problems. At first I pushed her. I told her, you have to report this, you have to. And then she started pulling away from me. And I knew she didn't have anyone else. And I told her she was a virgin. I don't know if that's true or not, but I figured virginity is something you only give once. And she didn't give it to him. He took it from her. So she's a virgin, and she believes me because, well, I think because I believe her.
Okay, you guys are going to break up into your perspectives groups to discuss the skit and do a short continuing exercise, and I'm going to tell you guys where you have to go. So it's kind of a long list, so just hang on with me. Okay.
Hello. All right. So. Hey. Wow. Okay. So, this is the Campus Life Skit 2006. I am the writer, director, / choreographer. Just so you guys know, after this line down the middle, after the very first song, feel free to move in, shake, do what you need to. You know, spread out, because I don't want you all to be packed in for the whole time. For those of you who aren't familiar with what the Campus Life Skit is, it is a sort of cluster of songs about our beautiful university, and it is kind of intended to let the freshmen and the new transfers in on all of our inside jokes and all of the ridiculous things that we have going on that we all really like to make fun of. So, it's really funny. You'll recognize the songs. They're really good because I directed them. So, yeah, without further ado, this is the Campus Life Skit.
A college in Tacoma. Sounds crazy, no? But every college in the country has to be somewhere, even if the city does smell bad. You might ask, why do we stay here if Tacoma smells? We stay because UPS is our home. And why do we choose UPS? That I can tell you in one word. We're loggers.
We're loggers. We're loggers. We're loggers.
Because we're loggers, we have survived on campus for many, many years. Here at UPS, we're loggers for so many reasons. To play, to rock climb, to drink, even to learn. Some of us carry around Nalgene bottles all the time or wear beanies, and you might be asking, why do I need a Nalgene, or how the heck am I going to stay dry? And I'll tell you, I don't know. But that's what makes us loggers. Because we're loggers, each of us knows who they are and what Ron Tom expects us to do.
People that you take your class with, maybe you just wish they'd know. The students, the loggers, evening I patrol the dorms after my kick-ass program. The study lounge is made for thinking, not for drinking. The RAs, we're loggers. The RAs, we're loggers. And who do you live with? Morning, noon, and night, complaining to all your friends because they sex out you. We're loggers, your roommates. We're loggers.
Of course, among ourselves, we've always gotten along perfectly well. But then there was the time when she delivered a chai, but she'd ordered a tea. But now we live in simple peace and harmony.
I ordered a chai. You ordered a tea. It was a chai.
It was a tea.
Chai. Tea.
Try, tea. We're loggers. We're loggers. We're loggers. We're loggers.
We're loggers. Hey, we're loggers. Without being loggers, our life would be as shaky as the college in Puget Sound. Look at this food. Look at this food. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think that my diet's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who eats anything? Look at this drawer, treasures untold. How many Pop-Tarts can one dorm room hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got ramen and corn chips aplenty. I've got ho-hos and ding-dongs galore. You want mac and cheese? Bitch, I got 20. Who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to eat where the people eat. I wanna be there with them, buying my pizza and pasta and what's the word? Meat. Cooking alone, you don't get too far. More is required than just a hot plate. Getting my food there would be such a, what's the word? Treat. Down at the stop where you don't starve and you can eat with your boyfriend named Mom. I know this place. I'm gonna race down to the sun. What would I do for a view of a fresh sandwich? What would I pay to spend a day filled with fresh fruit? Bet you down there they really care, but they love cooking for us students. Eating real good makes you feel good down at the sun. I'm ready to pay with my boyfriend here. And if I need to upgrade my meal plan so I won't worry about ever going hungry again.
Jeepers, Mandy. I just moved here to Tacoma. I'm not so sure I like it. I guess that it's okay, but I just can't seem to figure out why people want to stay here.
Well, gosh, Andy, don't you see all the great things the city has to offer us? There's tons of stuff to do downtown. The city is swarming with great activities, and there's swell people everywhere for you to meet.
I'm not so sure I know what you mean, Mandy. You make it seem like Tacoma's cooler than the Millennium Falcon. I don't know. Do you think this place is cool enough for Han Solo?
I don't know about Han, Andy, but I sure like it, even when it doesn't seem that ideal. All you have to do is remember all the things that we have to offer. Oh, when the rain falls down and you think life is full of gloom.
It's okay.
When your roommate has a date and you're kicked out of the room. You're in Tacoma. Take a tip from me. Yeah. You're gonna love your life in college. Trust me. You're in Tacoma. High school is dark. Tacoma. You can have some real fun. You're in Tacoma. Welcome to Tacoma. You're in Tacoma. Soda. You're in Tacoma. We all wear Birkenstocks any time of the frickin' year. We go to football games, and though we never win, we still cheer. You're in Tacoma. Take a tip from me. Yeah. Don't recycle, then we'll hurt you. Think sustainability. You're in Tacoma. Treat life is fun. You're in Tacoma. Make the special someone. You're in Tacoma. College is really great. You're in Tacoma. Don't be a second grade. You're in Tacoma. Tacoma. You're in Tacoma. Take a tip from me. You're gonna love your life in college. Trust me. You're in Tacoma.
Greek life is fun. Meet that special someone. College life is really great. They'll be on you second rate. Golly, Mandy, I think it's time for me to get involved in something fun here in Tacoma.
That's perfect. This Friday, no, the Friday, the first you can go to Logjam. You can sign up for any club, team, organization that you want to. Everyone will be there, excited to talk to you, plenty of information.
Well, I will see you there.
Oh my God, Marianne. Who would have thought that quantum mechanics was so
I know, I'm like totally gonna kill Schrodinger's cat myself.
Well, what do you guys say we do a little bit of celebrating this Friday after we finish our test?
Totally.
What did you have in mind? Well, maybe we could have some people over to our off-campus house. You mean party? But how do we get a party organized?
Yes. Oh, I know. We can use the party planning guide for this
The party planning guide for the Substance Abuse Prevention Advisory Committee. It's a little yellow pamphlet that we got our first week of classes that has tons of tips for planning a successful party. So let's take a look. Well, first we need to decide what kind of party we want. Cost, ultimate clothes, what kind of food drinks we serve, and a theme. Well, constantly, people just charge people at the door. Well, the party planning guide for the Substance Abuse Prevention Advisory Committee says that can cause legal and social problems. I say we just split the bill this time around. If we can do that, there won't be that many people. Well, we can just invite a few people and the more people come, the more the merrier. But if it gets too crowded, we can just spill out into the lawn. And with my musical theater theme, everyone will want to come. But where parties are spilling out in the lawn, that can attract unwanted attention from neighbors and friends. And according to the party planning guide from the Substance Abuse Prevention Advisory Committee in Washington, the host can be held liable for any injuries in underage drinking citations. Underage drinking? Are we going to serve alcohol? Come on, Ginger. You can't have a college party without alcohol. Of course you can. I mean, pretty crazy and alcohol involved. They are responsible for all of that. But you can't have any fun without some drunk boys. I didn't even know. Yeah, Charlotte. But, even at parties where alcohol is being served, the party planning guide for the Substance Abuse Prevention Advisory Committee suggests pairing it with non-alcoholic beverages and plenty of snacks. Once we do that, alcohol can be a fun addition to a party. But what kind of alcohol should you serve? Well,
Beer.